every month we'll choose one of our fashion editors, or we'll choose a designer and ask them, what are the 3 or 4 things right now that I can rush out and buy that you would really recommend?
Vena Cava is like sort of a fashion Cinderella story. They started out their line at Parsons. They were like overlooked for their senior runway show, and they borrowed like $5,000 from their parents. And from that, they have this multi-million-dollar corporation. Everybody knows their name. They're in all the coolest boutiques.
Generally, we start by working separately and figuring out some references that we're interested in, which don't necessarily have to be clothing. We figure out like a palette for the collection, and then we just kind of present them to each other.
They understand the sort of clothes that Marie Claire readers need in their lives to sort of function.
And they did a really good job of mixing high and low, so they were able to sort of show the reader how to get their style without buying all Vena Cava pieces.
Our Vena Cava fall 2008 was inspired by the year 1981. Everything was becoming a lot more androgynous and a lot starker, and there was a lot of influence of like men's tailoring. So designers like, Giorgio Armani was doing amazing stuff.
Karl
Valentino.
Lagerfeld.
Karl Lagerfeld, was it Chloe?
It's nice to have good basic items, and it's good to know how you can mix it up a little bit. I mean, what is something that you can add to your, basic closet of 8 pencil skirts and 8 white shirts that will sort of make it look slightly different. And I think Vena Cava are the perfect pair to help us do that.
It's really lovely when you can see them actually wearing the trend. If we're telling people that this is the trend, well, how do you wear it? So this is a really great page because it shows you exactly how to wear the trend as well as how to put it together.
We worked really, really hard. I mean, we still work really hard, but particularly the first 3 years. It's hard to step outside of it, and I still think we are really, really small, but inside of fashion, people that are really into fashion know who we are. People that have an eye for what we do know who we are.
Vena Cava produce really great clothes that you can wear every day. I mean, they're not about the big red carpet event dressing. They are about, here are cardigans and skirts and shirts that will get you out of the door, that won't make you look like everybody else, and aren't at a price point that's going to make you go bankrupt.
Basically, we were all in this meeting, the editors, and I was talking about the fact that Sundays kind of wig me out. Maybe you have a little ritual in the morning and you do that, and then once the ritual's over, you kind of look around you and think, oh, now it's time to sort of either get something going, or you're going to be just completely inside your head and freaking out.
You wake up and you have all these grand plans about what you're going to do with this expanse of free time, and it really isn't as much time as you thought.
And so we all kind of had these stories about how we do it in our rituals and what we do to sort of salvage it and to prevent all that sort of reckoning that could happen.
It's about how we can take back that day, because that's half of our weekend, and that a lot of people spend worrying about the stuff we didn't get done and then the stuff we're going to have to do.
Do I get Sunday anxiety? Yeah, sometimes.
Well, I work Sunday morning, so Sunday afternoon I get to relax, and Monday actually is usually the day I have off. So if it's not happening right then, I try not to think about it.
Usually sometime 12 all the way to 5 o'clock, I'm just thinking, oh my God, after I finish, I gotta do something else. I gotta work on something. I gotta focus on something else.
We have quotes from Marie Claire readers, what they do on Sunday to sort of beat back any sort of Sunday anxiety and any of that creeping feeling that the work week is on its way.
I feel like for Sundays, a lot of people try to cram everything into that day, and then you end up dreading it.
I don't have too much free time, so I try to take advantage of as much time as I have, so I try to pack in as much fun as I can.
I'll clean my apartment over the weekend, or I'm really gonna, like I said, go to the gym and make time for all these things, and then there's just not time to do them all.
I like the quiet of Sundays, so I think that I deal with it pretty well.
I kind of like having lazy Sundays, so usually involves a lot of chilling out.
Most of the time I just try to let go of work and of any worries.
What is a wasted day? I mean, it's a ridiculous thing that we would even think that. A wasted day? No, it's a day of relaxation is not a wasted day, but somehow we get it into our heads that it is, and it's foolish, and that's sort of what this story is about. It's about sort of reassuring women. Everybody needs to hear that. Everybody needs to hear that there's no such thing as a wasted day.
Cheese! Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you know 8 out of 10 women have damaged hair? Did you know New Dove can repair it? The New Dove therapy system is different because it contains a precious repairing serum. It repairs damage strand by strand and brings out the beauty in your hair. Every morning, try the precious repairing serum in the New Dove therapy system. Goodbye damage. Good morning, beautiful hair.
We wanted to put together a single girl's guide to living alone because that's such a potentially magical, potentially fraught period in the life of a young woman. We just thought it would be fun to do a guide for the fun stuff living on your own, because it doesn't have to be difficult, it doesn't have to be scary, you don't have to be lonely.